that's all from me, and I'm looking forward to what's coming next.
Not quite. These are boyhood heroes of yours we're talking to in a minute.
Thank you very much.
Tony will be part and parcel of it as well. After all the hype and controversy, Ding Dong the Witch is Dead reached #2 in the official charts yesterday, you probably know, in the wake of Baroness Thatcher's death. But a rival song also entered the chart after a late push by the former Prime Minister's supporters.
Yes, I'm in Love with Margaret Thatcher reached #35, and that's almost as many years after it was actually first released. We'll be talking to the Burnley punk band behind it in a moment. Here we are. But first, here's a bit of it.
Stephen Hartley, Kevin Hemingway. Good to see you.
Hello.
The Notsensibles.
Notsensibles.
Good morning.
Yeah. You are sensible now, though. Men of your age, aren't you?
God, yes. Not always.
Sometimes.
Have you been surprised by the amount of publicity you've had as a result of a song you wrote 34 years ago?
Very, yes.
Astounded.
Yes. It's come as a complete surprise, really, but we're pleased about it also.
Yeah.
And like typical anarchic punk bands, you kept us waiting. You came in at the last moment. We thought you weren't going to make it. So is it great to be sort of back in the charts? Because you did make the charts 34 years ago, but the indie charts.
Yeah, it was the indie charts, so it's our first time in the real charts.
Yeah, and the reason you got in the charts all those years ago is thanks in part to Tony, who brought us on.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah.
Just tell us a bit about it, because obviously Margaret Thatcher's supporters, of which there are many, picked up your song as their sort of anthem over the course of the last few days. I mean, does that reflect your beliefs at the time? What was the inspiration behind the song?
We started a Facebook campaign last Wednesday.
Yeah.
On Thursday, some Tories got hold of it and started their campaign, and they've been downloading it left, right, and down the centre. And you know, good luck to them. It's free speech in this country, so let's go for it.
It was tongue in cheek, wasn't it, Stephen, when you wrote it?
It was light-hearted. We very much represented the fun side of punk at the time.
Yeah.
We weren't signed to a major label, and we never took ourselves seriously.
But she was a novelty act at the time, wasn't she? Because she'd only just come into power, hadn't she, really,
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
So she hadn't had time to make all these divisions that everyone's claiming now. She was just the first woman Prime Minister, so it was a real novelty.
Well, we actually wrote it on the eve of the election, the first election that she got voted in. Yeah. So it was before everything had kicked off, and it was for a gig that we're doing the next day. So it was just all in fun. Thought, what a good line.
There's a great line in the song. It says, "I go red when she's on telly because I think she fancies me."
Yeah.
And speaking of gigs, you're hoping to do a bit of a gig, obviously on the back of this, at the funeral?
Yeah, we'll do one on Wednesday, and we've got one on the 27th of July in a park in Burnley, which everybody should come to.
Yeah, yeah.
We do not like munchkins. We don't like them. It's in bad taste, and it's not right, and it's not proper.
No, and you still love Margaret Thatcher after 34 years.
Absolutely, very, very disappointed and quite upset. I'm in the grieving process.
And what did you think of, Stephen, in a serious way, what did you think of Ding Dong the Witch is Dead and everything that went with that? I mean, some people have said it's in very bad taste, other people have said it's freedom of speech.
It's quite bizarre because it was written in 1938, 1939. It has no relevance to modern Britain, so I think somebody's just taken it out of context, and I believe they started their Facebook site in 2007 in anticipation. So.
And ours started last Wednesday.
And you're
doing very well. You're still rising, going up the charts.
Thank you.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes.